SHOT Show 2017 with Stu Slater of Vault Pro. How you doing, brother?
Good. How's it going?
Good, good. And sorry, I'm doing this myself right now. There's a particular thing with Stu's.
That's right.
Yeah, Stu. Where's Stu?
Stu and Stu.
Well, we're both here, right?
That's right.
We're probably the only guys with that name in this entire facility right now.
Probably right.
Probably so, and that makes us unique characters.
That's right.
Yeah, well, you may be a character. Well, I know I am. Well, who knows?
People who know me know I'm a character.
Yeah. There you go, yeah. And it's been late in the day, so things are kind of winding down. You guys make safes.
That's right.
So we've got, this is one for a particular client.
That's right.
It's a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous piece of equipment. And with what we do, it's about gear, and this is a piece of gear to protect your gear.
You want it all open up for you if you want to
Yeah.
take a little look at it here. This is a safe.
Well, I don't want to look at, I don't. So we've got some really, now obviously we've got a steel safe. We've got gorgeous wood. What is this wood? Oak. Okay. And this rolls out on, I'm not sure what those are called in furniture terms, but we've got rollers that actually roll the racks out, correct?
Yeah, heavy duty glides.
Glides.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Let's come around to what is really, the artistic part of this piece. We've got a safe with glass walls. And this is some heavy duty stuff, right?
That's right. It's a 1 1/16 inch thick,
Right?
ballistic glass. Level 1 ballistic resistance and 1 hour fireproof.
And the glass has 1 hour fire protection.
That's right.
Normally that's only the case with a steel safe. Beautiful. We've got LEDs inside. That's a nice touch. And of course these are alternating with color, but you can probably reset it.
It's got a remote. You can
Like a remote where you can
settings.
change it to white light or what have you. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. A safe, normally, a safe is a safe. There are certain, perhaps, individual characteristics to a manufacturer, but in this case, I've never seen a glass-walled safe.
There aren't any.
There aren't any.
No.
This is maybe
brand
the
new.
second from what you were telling me, Dick.
Yeah, no. We have a dealer that we're working with out of Houston, Texas, who came up with this concept. So we sat down with him and he laid it out as far as his design is concerned.
Right.
So we worked with him to build it.
Okay,
We built one last year that had a single wall
right.
of glass. So this year we built two with double wall glass. He feels that it's a much better market this way.
Right.
To the point that he has patented this unit.
Beautiful.
So he has a design patent on
Yeah.
this particular safe.
Okay.
Because of the difference in concept. It's a safe, but it's really not a safe. So
It's
that's
a
how
safe
we
in
get-
a display case, quite frankly.
That's what it is. But there was enough differential that you could get a design patent on it.
Yeah,
rather than-
yeah.
You couldn't get a design patent on a safe because it's a safe.
Right.
So this
Yeah,
is
and
not-
all the original patents are probably long expired.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, just to help enhance the concept of this being a double glass wall, well, I realize that's probably not glass, but
No, it's
it is glass.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to use the wrong term, but quite frankly, to a guy like me, that's glass. So, Stu, could you walk around and wave on the other side of that?
Sure.
Just to prove, there's no magical, this is Vegas. There you go.
That's
There's
right. You
there's
can't
the-
hide out. I can see.
Yeah. So, even though this is Las Vegas, this is not a magical trick, right? Well, maybe it is, because, I've been known to wave a magic wand every once in a while. So,
Right.
maybe it is. But, yeah, so this is, this as a display piece, but then maintaining the absolute security of your property, whatever that may be, just phenomenal. And if I'm looking at this right, this has double doors. There's actually
correct.
double doors on this.
Yeah, access from each end, yeah.
That's like a showpiece. Now you could also build this with a single door on one end with the rack coming out all the way, correct?
Well, you could, but it would be very cumbersome to do it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, and also very difficult to get the far ones out.
Okay.
So it's a matter of convenience to be able to access it from either end.
So in essence, are you saying that, say if an individual wanted to purchase a glass-walled safe from this dealer, to manufacture the safe with just a single door, in order to make the rack work properly, well, first of all, you'd either need a shorter safe, not shorter, but yeah, shorter,
Yeah, really.
less length to the safe, or if you wanted one of this size, which is what, about
It's
5 feet?
72 by 60.
72,
Tall, 60 wide.
60 wide, okay.
5 feet.
Yeah, 5 feet wide. In order to manufacture one of this size, would it be even more expensive to try and do it with one door? Would it just be less expensive to do it with two
It'd
doors?
probably be less expensive to do it because it's going to be a smaller safe.
It'd have to be, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it just doesn't make sense to do that. Now, you know, this concept offers people an opportunity to display very valuable firearms
Right.
that they may have accumulated over the years, you know.
Right.
So they could spend $30, $40, $50, $60,000 on one gun.
Right.
Now, what are they going to do with it? They're going to stick it in a gun safe someplace and nobody can see it.
Right.
Not anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Now they can display really whatever they want to display out here, and
Right.
it's secure.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
don't have to take it away and put it someplace for secure overnight or something. Just leave it in the safe.
Do you, in that regard, do you, or are you even able, because I realize that this is being made, you know, there's a patent on this safe, and it's being made for a dealer, but what would the cost of a safe like this be?
It varies. The range on pricing on this would be from like $25,000 to $40,000.
Okay.
And the difference in the price would be size, as we talked about. The interior design, you know, you could have watch winders in there, and
Right.
special interiors.
Different shelves or even glass shelves.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
This is oak. It could be a different type of wood product or whatever.
Right.
So it really depends on what you want inside the safe.
So you could have not only a firearms individual or a firearms company using this, but you could have a jewelry company
Yeah.
or a jewelry store
Guitars.
using it.
You could have
Guitars. Yeah, yeah.
You have expensive documents
Right.
on display. You know?
Absolutely.
You know, we did get interest, believe it or not, from Augusta National Golf.
Right.
And what they would like to do is build one smaller than this that's got glass on it all the way around,
All the way
where
around.
they can put the
Their awards.
their
Or
awards
yeah,
in
yeah,
there,
yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
So they leave it in there all year round, and then you know it's on display for
And-
the national, you know, the Masters Golf Tournament.
Right, and in that regard, you could take documents, hermetically seal this thing. I imagine that's possible. You know, it's probably very expensive
Yeah.
to hermetically seal a door that's being used frequently.
Yeah,
But you know, it's still something that's most likely very possible.
Yeah, you would probably hermetically seal that document in something else, and then put it in.
Right, right. Okay, well, very good. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much. Dick,
Okay, you're
it's an
very welcome,
absolute
sir.
pleasure. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot,
Stu, yeah, yeah, Stu, thank you. No, thank you, Stu. Yeah, thank you. We could go on and on. Thanks, guys. Travel safe home. Where are you out of?
Los Angeles area.
LA,
Santa Fe
California,
Springs,
Santa Fe Springs. Okay, take good care, guys.
Okay, thank